Twin turbo, 250 horsepower sedan for $1,000. Should you buy one? Let's take this for a drive. This is my 2003 Audi A6. It has a V6 2.7 liter twin turbo with the Audi Quatro all-wheel drive system. As I said before, the car produces 250 horsepower and is a 5-seater sedan. I've owned a lot of cars, ranging from a 96 Chevy Caprice all the way to my current 2005 Chevy Corvette. And when I was looking at this car and thinking about getting it, I thought it was going to be closer to the Caprice than the Corvette, but I was pleasantly surprised. This car handles very well, has great road manners, and is a highway cruiser. You can't call it a grand touring, but in my opinion, for a four-door, it is an awesome highway car. It rides really well, but isn't floaty, and you can drive it anytime at any speed and be comfortable.
This is because the car has an absolutely awesome interior. When you're looking at this interior, there's tons of different little storage compartments. The leather in the car is nice, even though it is aged. The driver's seat definitely shows that age, but everything is clean, designed well, and just European influenced. It is very dated. When you look at the radio, the infotainment system is completely out of date, but that's something to be expected with a 20-year-old car, and you can't really knock it for $1,000.
But with all that good does come some bad. This is almost a 20-year-old car, and it definitely shows. There's a reason why I got it for $1,000. The car has to be filled up with oil consistently. If I drive it, over a couple hundred miles, it needs to be topped off with oil and coolant. There is no hood struts, and the windshield is broken. So I believe the previous owner had an accident where the hood flew open and pulled the struts, the supporting struts out, as well as smashed the windshield. So that's something that's annoying. And the rear tire always goes flat. So if I leave the car set for more than a day and I want to drive it again, which I do regularly because this is not my daily driver, I'll have to get my air compressor and drag it out to the car to fill it back up. Dash in this car, it is what some might say advanced for its time, but it has a small diagnostic readout, and if that goes out, then you are pretty much out of luck, because replacing it would cost more than this car cost me. If the screen goes bad, that's the least of your worries. There's a couple of other things that are major issues that happen with these cars. They have poor camshaft gaskets. The CV boots and the control arms fail. The vacuum system can have a serious leak or failure. The water pumps fail a lot of times. And the coil packs and spark plugs go bad. So if any of those go wrong, it'll be a nightmare for you. This is a German car, and as many of you know, German cars have very bad or poor maintenance. And if they're not maintenance regularly, it's a big issue. One of the reasons that I did buy this car, though, was because of this little book that I have here. This book is full of almost 10 or 12 years of maintenance history. The person who owned it before me was meticulous. The guy's an engineer, and he kept a log of almost everything done to the car. Every fill up of gas, oil changes, regular maintenance, and because of that, I felt super confident buying this car. The reason that I bought this car was because of the upcoming event that I'm going to be competing in. This event is a Top Gear inspired or style competition. So think Top Gear, but with some guys from the Midwest who can only spend $1,000. It's me, my brother, and 4 of our friends. we're all going to be competing in a challenge where you can only spend $1,000, and we're going to be battling these cars against each other. So I thought that this car would be perfect because of the opening of this video. It's all-wheel drive, it's 250 horsepower, it's stylish, it rides great, and it's everything that I could have wanted for $1,000. So if you guys are interested in that, or learning about other cars that may be performance, quote unquote, for $1,000, make sure to follow our other videos. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment below if you've ever thought about buying an Audi A6. But remember guys, drive, love, build. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.